Okay, back with the next installment here of the polarity adjustment mechanism on that Lincoln Idealarc 250. So I've got it out here. We're looking at the back side of it now. I'm going to point out a couple things here that we're going to do and replace. The lighting's a little bit better there. Okay, so the first thing we got to do with these, you'll see these little triangle looking clips. So I take a Dremel and a cutting wheel and I'm going to have to cut these off. Be careful not to cut the washer behind them. And those get replaced in the future. So here's what the new ones look like. They're round, they're not triangle. They cost about 38 cents over at Ace Hardware. And you just slide these on and that will replace those triangle pieces that we're gonna cut off. Once those are cut off, it allows you to remove everything behind it. So pay attention to what way the bar here is placed. And then this is the bakelite plate we're replacing right here. You'll see over here, it's the majority of it's completely missing. So see, it's kind of burned off of there on the edge, or it's complete here. This is the areas that are kind of burned a little bit here. So once we get all this stuff here off in the middle, then we'll be able to go and we'll clean all these tabs off with a wire wheel and make sure everything's right. Now, sometimes what you run into is these little deals here, these copper, I guess, strips where the cables hook on. These get loose. You'll see this here is kind of loose. So what I'll do is I'll take this and I put it in a vise ever so gently and just kind of depress these rivets down, and that tightens this whole mechanism back up. Everything else I checked on here, that's the only spot that's loose. So we'll tighten that up. We'll clean all these contacts, every one of them. We're going to pull everything off. We're going to replace the bakelite plates inside here. There's these strips of copper that the bakelite kind of sits in, and you'll see these are what the bakelite plates look like. So we're replacing both of them. We'll wire wheel those off as well, so all the contacts will be nice and smooth and everything will function as new. And then these, we mentioned some of these nuts and bolts on here had some corrosion going on, so what we're going to do is just replace them all. And I had some hanging around, so we'll do all the nuts and bolts on there. Bakelite plates are little clips. I think they're called fast clips or fast nuts, I want to say, but they're about 38 cents at Ace Hardware. The bakelite plates, if you have to get them, I get those from Stumps Welding in Muscuda, Illinois. So big shout out to them, because I've run into the needs for a lot of weird parts on these machines and they come in strong every time. So very helpful, that team there. So the next time you see this, I'll have it all assembled, because it'd take me forever to try to show you all what that looks like. But we'll also clean it off too, because you got some dust and some crud in there. So we'll make sure everything's looking good. Alrighty, see you in the next installment.